Nigeria, so are proud to serve our sovereign motherland.
Dr. Emmanuel Egejurum, Speaker of the AU Agenda 2063 Ambassadorial Assembly, says Nigeria should set the pace for other African countries in addressing mental health and other development framework. Egejurum made the call at the Assembly's strategic meeting of the principal officers and heads of various committees in Abuja. According to him, the Assembly is set to participate in the celebration of World Mental Health Day in October.
Nigeria has this burden of carrying Africa along. Nigeria is a pace setter. We have a way of shouldering the Africa. And then 2063 started in 2013. We want to know what becomes of Africa in the next 50 years projection. The Africa of our dream. The Africa without borders. The Africa of equal people. That's what it's all about. So we have to preach it to the world. Preach it to the whole parts of Africa. So we started it in Nigeria. The other countries are also involved. But what we're here today is because of the mental health coming up next month. So that's why we're here.
Also speaking, the chairman, governing board of the Assembly, Professor Tunji Jonas, said the Assembly comprised of people who are passionate about the growth of the continent.
There is a lot of development that have also been done, and I'm sure there are a lot of federal groups that are actually advocacy for this. But what makes our own unique is we have the like-minded people that are passionate about the culture, about the growth of the continent. It's a way of holding our leaders accountable, particularly at the level of the president of the continent, not only the president of Nigeria, to make sure that this particular framework is keening into their national development. Yes, we have federal framework, we have federal policies, but what makes Agenda 2063 unique is just that development. It's an inclusive framework that talk about everything, particularly even the aspiration number 4 of that agenda talk about a peaceful and secure Africa. Every development, even economic and well-reviewed, even the democracy also embedded in that peace and security, because without peace, we cannot move everywhere. So these are the more reasons why our leaders need to wake up and to see how they can also prioritize every aspiration, just several aspirations, from first aspiration to the last aspiration, to make it as a point of, very, very important into the national development, and see how we can also pursue it. I can assure you, once it's implemented to the ladder, then our prayer will be answered.
Also, the chairperson of the Committee on Social Affairs and Health, Dr. Sa'adatu Adamu, said the Assembly will have a symposium and health work to mark the Mental Health Day in October.
When we have our voice as a solidarity, of course, so many people that are struggling with mental health issues will definitely be out there to tell their story. Of course, the Mental Health Act has been signed into law by the then president, and so we believe that there's already a roadmap and an implementation plan, which the Assembly can also look at and see what they can do to also support that. We also believe that Nigeria is one of the countries that have signed the Mental Health Act into law. There are other countries, of course, there's Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, Uganda, Zambia. And so we believe that with our voice very loud, other African countries will see the need to really support mental health and also push for their citizens.